All right, so I got a little maintenance going on in the parking lot, but it is day 3 of Sick Week, but technically this is just a drive day. No racing happening today. Raced South Georgia yesterday. Today, driving down the coastline, cool checkpoints, cool cars making down the road, because literally that drive is almost 400 miles from the track yesterday to get to Bradenton to race tomorrow. So lots of cool stuff there. We had issues with the car yesterday. We left it at the track, started to assess it, tear some stuff down, and we got some parts getting overnighted. We got a ride to the hotel. We're gonna go back to the track, see what we can do with the car, and hopefully we can patch the thing back together and be able to make it and get the drive done and see you guys in Bradenton tomorrow. But for now, Reek's gonna give you all the stuff along the route and along the checkpoints. Leadfoot City, so there might be some racing today, impromptu racing, because it's kind of like this mini drag strip. We went there last year, super cool place. That'll be a hot thing today. And the other's just the cruise along backcountry roads of Florida and non-coastline. We all think Florida's coastline, but this is all inner city Florida. So you're gonna go through cities like, oh geez, I can't even think of it, like, well, very redneck named cities, because it is some country boys from up north that live down in some of these cities.
Jimmy Dale.
What's up, baby?
Found him down the street.
Only been living out of this thing for the last 2 months.
What is this car?
It's a Ford Fairmont, 1980 Ford Fairmont. 79, 81, I don't know what it is. Turbo LS, Turbo 400, but I bought it in California and drove it all the way to Florida. And then I've been daily driving it for all the Winter Series stuff. So already knew it was reliable. You know, did an oil change because we were bored. But other than that, it's got a bunch of crap in the back. Bunch of crap in the back seat. And yeah, just enjoying the cruise. Beautiful weather. We got so lucky, right?
Today, well, not the last 3 days or something, but today, yeah.
This is how it's going to be the rest of the weekend.
Today's
Very
amazing.
perfect.
And tell us about the trip you're on with all your crew. Who you here with? Like,
Well, let's go see them. I think we're almost at it. Yeah, we topped off pretty good there. All right, so obviously I'm driving the Fairmont. We've got Big Mama and Modell driving the Wieners and Creamers truck. I didn't name it, but it's the hot dog truck, and so they're doing hot dogs all week.
so you got your wife and your mother-in-law
Yeah.
doing it?
Handing out wieners all week.
Yeah.
Joe,
Well, only
you don't
hold
need to
your
lower
wiener
the
for so
tone,
long.
okay? Sorry, Mo, what was that?
We'll only hold your wiener for so long.
Yeah, you better grab that wiener. I'm not
See?
holding it.
I don't have to lower it. You just raise the bar.
She went lower. How's it going, Mama?
It's great. We've had a great time. We have handed out a lot of hot dogs.
And how's the truck been cruising?
Good. Yeah, there's really no complaints. It's just what it is. It's an old truck. Everybody complains about the brakes, but whenever you drive a hot rod, like other than just to the track, you just kind of know what to expect. The brakes are going to be shit. You get one opportunity, better figure it out. Or Fred Flintstone shit.
Oh, and I got my kid as my co-pilot, Billy Dale.
How's it going, Billy?
Oh, it's good.
How's the trip?
Good.
Did you help
He
him
just
change
sleeps
tires?
in the
What are you
passenger
doing?
seat.
Changing tires? What are you doing? Helping?
Just there, emotional support.
What have we done?
He
What
said
have we
he's there
done
for
so far?
emotional support.
So far, we've put a belt on. We swapped a belt, and we did an oil change. That's all the maintenance we've done all week. Yep. What else you need to do?
pretty
Daily
reliable
driver.
thing.
It's too reliable.
How fast is it running, or slow is it running?
We went 7.0 to the 8th, and we went 11:59 yesterday, but we went 10:90 the first day and kind of whiffed our whole trip. We didn't get another, day one was rough because the weather was so brutal that the track went away pretty quick at nighttime, and then there was no way that we were going to get another run for D group, and so I had to turn in a 20-second time slip. It really hurt my heart, and that kind of killed our whole event. So we're just having a good time. We're really chasing 8th mile time. We don't typically race quarter mile stuff. Everything we do back home is 8th mile. And so when I was a kid, if you could go 7.0s to the 8th and drive it to the track, you were some type of mythical creature. You know what I mean? And now we can drive it from California all the way to Florida and go 7.0s foot braking it without a trans brake or anything. We have a two-step, we have a trans brake, we have anti-roll bar in links, so we have the ability to go faster. But we're just kind of day by day. I think if I get bored tonight, I'll hook the two-step up, put the anti-roll bar on, try to go 690s to the 8th tomorrow. That's my goal, right?
This is the hardest giveaway I've ever done. GMC Cyclone 91. This is bad to the bone. This thing's got 17,000 original miles. This thing is just like it came off the showroom floor. And me growing up in that era, this was the dream truck that you read about in Hot Rod Magazine and Carcraft and knew every detail about it. If you haven't seen the video where I covered it in more detail, but like every dollar you spend, SickTheMag.com, get you an entry for it. Get over there. There's some cool retro like Cyclone shirts that we have out. So those things are selling fast. So you want to grab that quickly because they're going to sell out. But every dollar, if you're a subscriber, you already get entries for it. But go get yourself some more entries by grabbing some fresh merch. There's new stuff on the website, SickTheMag.com.
Justin Danger Nunley. I currently live around the Destin area of Florida, up in the Panhandle. We call it LA, Lower Alabama. And originally from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, just retired from the U.S. Air Force. And this wagon right here, it's flashy, it's loud, and it's fast for NA. I mean, it's a fun little car. I'm running a naturally aspirated 6.0 with a turbo 400 in it. And it's rowdy and it's fun. I bought it and it was just plain Jane white. And I said, we can't have this, so we got to go with some National Lampoon's action, you know. Got Aunt Edna strapped to the top. I'm planning on taking her down the track at some point this week if the safety crews will allow me. I might have already put a bug in a couple people's ears like, hey, what do I got to do to get that started to go down the track? Stay tuned. It's going to happen. It was great the first 2 days because it was cold. Today's like the first time we have warm weather, and we're running a little bit hot today. So we've been running the heater all day, and it is every inch of my body is moist right now. And the poor guy sitting in the back seat, my two co-pilots in the back seat, my editor and one of the crew, the windows don't roll down. It was an option, you know, that they didn't roll down. Like if Forestry or somebody ordered one of these wagons, so all they have is the vent windows back here. So we've had to run the heater. They've got vent windows. It's been fun though. We've made the best out of it. And bringing it here, we didn't drive it all the way down. We trailered it just in case because we hadn't had the car for that long. So we wasn't really sure how reliable it was actually going to be. I signed up for sick week and then forgot that I signed up for sick week because that's what I tend to do. Right, I got a million different things going on. So I hit my guy here, Trey, up, the crew chief of the operation, and said, hey, I signed us up for sick week and it's in like 3 weeks. So I need you to jump on Facebook Marketplace. I want to find a wagon that's fast. I want a LS. And as it turns out, I've got a 87 S10 drag truck, twin turbo, and she's very rowdy, right? Not street legal or anything, but this one is only this one's set up exactly like my S10. So, fun fact: when I took my first hit down in Gainesville the other day, it was only my 4th time down a drag strip. So I have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm having a blast doing it. You know. The first day I ran 11:39, and then yesterday I don't know if it was track prep or it was just a little bit colder or what it was, but I wasn't hooking. Every time I would launch, it would unload the back tires, and we get a little bit of spin. And I was able to save both of the runs. So yesterday I ran a 13.6 and a 12.3, which ain't too bad running a 12.3, and I dang near got sideways after launch. So we was able to save it. So hopefully things work out pretty good tomorrow and we can hook up.